Today I'm going to talk about why did nobody tell me about afterpains, because I think that for me they were the biggest shock really about having a new baby, because I think when you have your first baby you read through the baby books and you read about contractions, and you might even go so far as to read about the fact that you continue to contract so you can deliver a placenta afterwards, but nobody, and I mean nobody, warned me about the fact that I would continue to have pains for days afterwards when I had my first baby. And it was horrendous. I was completely unprepared for it. And there were times, particularly in the first couple of days, when I'd be breastfeeding my son and in absolute agony and thought there was something horribly wrong with me, and that there was, something really, really evil and nasty happening inside of me, because it just felt so painful and I was completely unprepared for it. So I would definitely say that was one thing I wish somebody had really told me about. And to add to that one as well, I would also say I wish one of my friends who had their second child before me warned that they're worse the second time around, because the second time around I genuinely at times thought I was dying. It was like I was back in labour again. My husband at one point thought he needed to call an ambulance because they were so bad. I was screaming out in pain. They were so awful. And I just was completely unprepared for how horrendous they were going to be. And nobody told me about it. This time, going into my third labour, I obviously know it's coming this time, and I'm prepared for the fact this time that they do allegedly get worse, which is one of the things that is kind of scaring me the most, because now I'm remembering how awful they were. I'm quite scared going into it the third time. But yeah, I wish somebody had told me about the horrendous afterpains that you have after you've given birth.
Coming out would be a breeze. Well, it didn't. The whole of my bottom came out with that baby.